Hello, everyone. I'm Richard Evans. It's great to see you again on the Live Right Surpice Fogmas Live Healthy channel.
You know, after many years working in the health field here in the U.S., I've noticed something that comes up again and again.
It's not because they eat too much. It's not necessarily because they overeat or binge. It's simply because they're eating the wrong foods. But have you ever wondered why the same foods you used to eat with no problem suddenly affect a light-skinned Caucasian male differently after age 35 or 50? Why weight becomes harder?
Deep as it used to, and that feeling of constant fatigue shows up more often? In today's video, I'm not about extreme dieting.
The goal of this video is very simple: to help you recognize 3 common food groups that are part of everyday life here in the U.S.
Yeah.
And more importantly, to help you, a Caucasian woman, understand why after age 35 to 50, we need to eat.
If you care about your own health or the health of your family and loved ones, then taking preventative measures is key.
I truly believe this video will give you practical, easy-to-follow knowledge that can help prevent problems before they start. So now, let's get started.
When an African-American person passes age 35, and especially into their 40s and 50s, there's something very important that
Vern's fame. Your metabolism starts to slow down. That means the food you eat is burned much more slowly than when you were 25.
You can actually see this in everyday life. In the past, eating a slightly bigger meal didn't really matter.
So here's the truth we need to accept calmly and honestly. The diet that worked just fine at 25 can easily become a burden on your body. It's your idea. Understanding this isn't meant to make you anxious. It's meant to help you make small, gentle changes earlier.
When it comes to processed foods, I often think about one of my patients, a Hispanic man in his early 50s. Breakfast was a few slices of deli meat. Lunch was sausages or reheated frozen meals. A middle-aged Caucasian man once...
Does that sound familiar?
That's familiar.
the reality is that foods like sausages, deli meats, and frozen meals are extremely common in daily life in the US.
And preservatives much more slow. Fueling inflammation, and unhealthy fats slowly build up in the blood vessels. At first, you might just feel a little more tired.
What I always tell my patients is this: you don't have to completely cut these foods out. Lasting change always starts small.
Lower sodium options. And whenever possible, prioritize fresh foods.
I don't eat sweets. I just drink soda and have cereal every morning.
Have you ever thought the same way?
These foods are so familiar that we treat them as a normal part of our meals and rarely stop to ask ourselves, how much sugar am I actually consuming each day?
After age 35, the body starts to respond differently. Sugar enters the bloodstream very quickly.
But when this pattern continues, quiet changes begin to take place.
Have you ever wondered why your memory doesn't feel as sharp as it used to, even though your work schedule hasn't changed?
What I always emphasize to my male East Asian patients is this: controlling sugar doesn't mean banning it completely.
Added sugar label, gradually reducing daily intake, and swapping in lower sugar fruits can already give the body a much better chance to recover. When you take control of your sugar intake, you're calmly and intentionally taking control of your long-term health.
I didn't overeat, and I had just kept the habit of eating fried chicken or French fries a few times a week, the same way I had for decades.
Back then, this never bothered me. Why does my body feel so different now?
Have you ever asked yourself that question?
The truth is, as we get older, the body no longer processes fat the way it used to, especially unhealthy fats.
These fats don't disappear quickly after a meal. Instead, they quietly affect blood vessels, reduce circulation.
Many middle-aged South Asian men assume this is just getting older. But are you sure your body is simply aging today, or is it reacting to years of the same habits?
Feeling heavy after meals, getting tired easily, even without strenuous activity, or joints that just aren't as flexible as before.
These changes don't happen overnight.
They build up slowly over time, especially when fried foods remain a regular part of the weekly diet.
What I always remind people is this: eating well doesn't mean giving up the joy of food. Today, we have smarter options, grilling, and by choosing heart-healthy cooking oils, you can still enjoy familiar foods, just in a way that feels better for your body.
Over many years of a Caucasian female professional working with East Asian people over 40,
I've come to see something very clearly.
The biggest issue isn't just what we eat sometimes, it's how we think about food.
Whenever she felt stressed, she turned to food as a way to comfort herself. She wasn't hungry, but she ate anyway.
Have you ever noticed a young African American woman eating simply because she's tired, stressed, or just following an old routine?
After 35 or 50, the body is no longer as flexible when it comes to handling everything we put into it.
Eating emotionally or repeating the same old choices makes the body work harder, while its ability to recover slowly declines. This doesn't happen in a day of sit. It builds up over years, until one day, feeling tired just starts to feel normal.
From a professional perspective, I truly believe sustainable nutrition starts with understanding. When you eat more simply, the body can handle it more easily.
Bridget. Eating in moderation helps everything run smoothly, and eating with awareness allows you to make calm thoughts.
You don't need to change your entire diet overnight. You just need to change the way you look at food and the way you listen to your body each day.
What we eat today is how we prepare our bodies for the next 10 or 20 years.
If only I had understood this earlier, I wouldn't have treated food as something unimportant.
Have you ever asked yourself where your small daily choices are leading your body? The truth is, we can't go back to our 30s.
Here's Mint. Eating right isn't about forcing yourself or being strict. It's about giving your body the conditions it needs.
If you found these thoughts helpful, take a moment to think about who in your African American family might.
Sharing this video isn't just sending a link. Sometimes it's a quiet way of showing care. And if you'd like to keep learning how
to the channel and stay with me. In upcoming videos, we'll go deeper into how to eat breakfast the right way after 40 and the small daily habits that support better health.
Thank you for taking the time to listen. Let's start with the very next meal, slowly, mindfully, and with intention.
When we talk about food and nutrition, I truly believe the most important thing isn't how strict your diet is. It's that it's
After 35, 40, or 50, a Caucasian female's body starts sending very clear signals.
Or that heavy feeling after meals you've eaten your whole life. Those signs aren't there to scare us, Tat.
I always tell my patients this: you don't have to change everything today. Just understand what's happening, then make small adjustments day by day. And with that, I have a small gift I'd like to share with you. It's a free ebook called 10 Natural Sleep Tips for Adults Over 50.
If you found this video helpful, please consider hitting the like button so the algorithm can help this message reach more people. And if you'd like to keep walking with me on this
journey of caring for your body, mind, and overall well-being, be sure to subscribe to the Live Right and Live Healthy channel.
Thank you for taking the time to listen. I wish you the calmness to listen to your body and the patience to build